So today we are in Davenport, Florida. We're checking out properties in a brand new community starting under $300,000. And it's really hard to find in Central Florida or pretty much anywhere in Florida, brand new homes for such a good price that are centrally located to attractions and everything everyone's looking for. But I got you. Today we actually have new construction, Davenport, Florida, under $300,000. Let's check it out. So the outside of this property actually faces north. There are certain times when someone's buying a house and they want to know what direction it's facing. This one faces north. Depending on where you buy in the community, it might be facing a different direction, but the models are facing north. Location wise, where we're at in Davenport, Florida, we're not too far from, we have Haines City not too far away, Kissimmee's not too far away, Orlando's just a stone throw away. The International Orlando Airport is about 30, 45 minutes away. You have access to shopping center not too far from here. You have good schools around here as well, and you have a lot of entertainment and dining in the area as well. Let's keep looking. So this townhome starts at $288,990, and it has 3 beds, 2.5 bath, just shy of 1,500 square feet. So you're gonna have 1,463. You're gonna have 3 bedrooms total. When you first walk in, there's gonna be stairs right over here that will lead to the upstairs where all the bedrooms are located. But the good news is downstairs, you actually have a half bathroom for the guests, which is gonna be right through this door. So you have a little nice hallway right over here. You have a half bathroom right over here. And then you have the garage access right here as well. And then right over here, you have a coat closet right where the camera is. And then I'll show you where the pantry is at as well. So this is gonna be the view from where I was just standing, so you can get an idea of what this looks like. What's gonna happen is once you go down this hallway and you have the garage and the bathroom, and then you have a storage closet here, then you're gonna be greeted with your living room and your kitchen. So you have a open, concept down here, and then you're gonna have a little lanai in the back, a little backyard. They could put concrete there, but you can, add a lanai later, or gazebo, or cover it up and create your own little backyard oasis if you want to in the back. The community itself is going to offer a pool, cabana, playground, and like I said before, you're going to have close proximity to a lot of entertainment, dining, shopping. There's a Posner Park, like a shopping plaza, not too far from here. And on the way here, I was about 10 to 15 minutes away from Champions Gate as well. So you have Champions Gate in one direction, then you have Posner Park in another direction, which by the way has a movie theater. They have a Best Buy, they have a Target, a Five Below. I think they have a Five Guys. They have most of the most popular stores you could think of. Pretty nice area, nice movie theater, nice big Target. Pretty much everything you could think of. They got restaurants down that strip. They got the Dunkin', the Starbucks, fast food. They have pizza joints, and they have a lot of nice Spanish food as well in this area. So this is gonna be your kitchen. You're gonna have the stainless steel appliances. The builder is gonna give you upgraded countertops. And for a townhouse of under 1,500 square feet, you would think the property would be pretty small. But this is a nice sized kitchen and a nice sized living room. And I'm gonna show you the bedrooms as well. They're pretty nice sized as well. What do you think about this kitchen? Drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this kitchen. I personally would add like a backsplash to give it some character. And then knowing my girl, she would definitely add an air fryer somewhere on here. I just don't know where she'd put it, but I would put like a backsplash on there. And yeah, and right off of the kitchen, you're gonna have your living room. You could put a nice size sofa here. I'm liking how they have these hanging lights right over here. They put like an accent right here, like kind of like an accent wall. And you're gonna see throughout this house, like they have like nice little accents throughout the property, which, you know, the interior designers that these builders are hiring are top notch. I might get that same designer to do something in my house. Let's keep looking. By the way, if this is your first time on this channel, my name is Joe Denny Ogando. I'm a Central Florida realtor. And if you're a returning user, thank you for returning. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from. On this channel, I explore all things real estate throughout Central Florida, and I'm actually licensed in the whole state of Florida, so I could pretty much help you buy, sell anywhere in the whole state, but I specialize in Central Florida. I'm actually also a mortgage loan originator / account executive. So if you need help with your financing needs, refinancing, mortgages, or anything like that, I could actually help you with both. So the camera's not really doing it justice upstairs because it seems like a pretty tight corner, but I promise you I'm working on getting a wide angle lens. But something to also note is that as I go through all of these new construction communities, I make connections with all of these builder reps. So if you ever had a situation where you're like, all right, I need to find something under 400,000, you can go on your own and search the internet and find a bunch of sponsored, situations where they're like, oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. Or you can call me and I could basically get a quick synopsis of what you're looking for. And I could put together a list saying that, hey, okay, in this area, under this price point, this builder's offering this, 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 this. I also found out that this just came back on the market. This is gonna have more incentives than the regular homes. And you might get a deal that you were not gonna find on your own if you just try to do this on your own. So please reach out to me and I will basically put together my resources to help you find the best house for the best price. So right down the hallway, you're gonna have one bedroom and another one with one of the bathrooms right here. And then right through these doors, we're going to have your laundry room. So the laundry room is gonna be upstairs and 2 rooms here, 1 half bath downstairs, 1 full bath right over here. And then we got the primary room right this way. This is what the primary room looks like. And we're at the bathroom is attached as well right over here to this primary bedroom. Now I wanted to talk about what some of the numbers look like when you're buying a property. So being in the mortgage industry as well, I kind of like tell you and guide you on like what to expect when you're buying a property. Let's keep going. So as far as numbers go, when you're buying a house, you got to factor in a down payment and closing costs. And in the closing costs, there's like surveys, appraisals, loan originations, like all sorts of fees. But a good rule of thumb is if you're going with like a single family home or first time home buyer type of loan, 3.5% down FHA, you want to pretty much save up 3.5% for your down payment. And then for your closing costs, it could be anywhere from like 4 to 6%. So let's use like a 5% number. So you want to take the 3.5% plus the 5%, you're like about 8.5%. So like, let's say you got a house like this at $300,000 after lot fees, upgrades, whatever. Let's say 300,000 times 8.5%. You pretty much would be at 25.5 out of pocket. But the good news is most builders in Florida offer closing cost incentives when you use their preferred lender. So this would be a scenario where I probably wouldn't do the financing because it's a better deal probably to go with their lender as far as like with the interest rate and closing costs and all that. But of course, we're going to help you compare apples to apples, where we would still give you a complimentary, estimate on what our lender will do versus their lender, and then you get to pick whichever feels like the better deal. But when you're doing a loan like a VA or USDA, because some areas are rural, they're still up and coming, you might be able to get away with nothing down as far as like a down payment. There's still going to be closing costs, but in a scenario where you're using VA or USDA and the builder's helping with the closing costs, you might not come out of pocket a lot of money. I've actually had scenarios multiple times with veterans that they've gone in and had to put just a deposit, which was then refunded at closing. In fact, one of them I think actually got their money back plus more money somehow because of the extra incentives. That was a odd one where they got more money back, which was amazing. They basically got paid to buy the house. But in any case, you don't want to do this on your own because sometimes the first deal that is offered to you isn't the best one. I've had scenarios where I'll say, okay, what can we do? And then I'll tell the builder rep, we got 3 more appointments to go. And then they give us a second deal right away saying, oh, but we could also do this. It's like, hey, why wasn't that offered like first time around? Why did you have to wait for me to say that we're going to go somewhere else? So you want to get a realtor on your side that has experience, to pretty much try to get you a good deal. Because they're going to offer you a deal, but I want to get a better one. I don't know if that makes sense. So if you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you for watching this home tour. If you need to reach out to me, my information should have been on the screen somewhere or is also down in the description. You could also visit my website. On my website, I have like all my contact info, links, reviews, everything. It's basically www.joedenny.com. So it's JODENNY. My website has all sorts of good information, also like buyer guides, seller guides as well, that you can download for free. And if you like what you saw, like this video, drop a comment where you're watching from, share it with a friend or a family member, and then check out some other videos on my channel. I'll see you on the next one.